Saw everyone at the bar. So I can definitely tell y'all needed it. So welcome back. Yes, I am old, a random person in the audience who is not my dad. I have no idea who you are. All right, well, I see a couple people walking in. Getting ready to start again, like right now. So if, go ahead and find your seats. Grab that drink. Make sure you tip that bartender well. He's busting his ass just for you. I didn't give you a 2-minute warning. All right. So before I get into this, just in the friendly. Thank you. Wow. That kind of shows down the street, but I'll take the compliment. So just before we get into this, a friendly reminder, folks, that we keep the talking down to a bare minimum, especially for those of you in the back, because we can hear everything y'all say, all the little whispers, all the little talk. All we want to do is hear you laugh. So if you could keep the talking down to a bare minimum, we would greatly appreciate it. In short, shut up. I can hear you talking. Thank you. All right, who's on a date tonight? Who's here on a date tonight? Right there? You sure you're on a date? This is y'all's first date?
First date?
Your first date? No? When you guys first started dating, who asked who out?
I asked her out.
You asked her out, huh? Oh, you're a little older. I expect that. From your generation. That's not an insult. He is older. Look at him. No, you're a good sport. But no, dating, at least for my generation, and generations before it, has definitely changed a lot. Like, women are really stepping up. And I mean that in a positive way. Women are now expected to be just as forceful as men when it comes to, like, I see a guy, he looks good, I'm going to ask him out. And I actually had my experience with that just a few years ago, but before I met my now wife, by the way, who's this woman right here with a funny hat on, and made all the graphics for the poster. Give Ashley Roberts a round of applause. Yes. Why are you blushing? Anyway, but like I said, before I met my wife, I met this young lady at a bar, and we just hit it off. It was just like every box was checked off. And as we're getting to talk and as we're getting to know each other, she's like, hey, you want to go back to my place? And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, let's go. So we walk over to her place, and I don't know what happened, man. Like, either I gave her a look or she gave me a look, but we just went right, could not keep our hands off each other. 0 to 100 just like that. Freaking awesome. And as we're getting going, she looks at me. She's like, hey, can I call you Daddy? And I'm like, no, I'm a giver. I am. And I look right at her and it's like, yes, ma'am. Yes, you can. So I sent a little brat to a room and fucked her mom. Now she called me Daddy for real. All right, now that we're warmed back up, our next comic, he comes all the way from the Chicago area. He does gigs all over Chicago and in southern Wisconsin, like Kenosha. He produces, headlines, and features in a show in Chicagoland, and again in southern Wisconsin. Give a big old West Bend welcome for Mr. Gene. Last time I